All right, so I think it's kind of interesting this whole PET scan thing. So I wanted to share with you my first PET scan. It's pretty whoa. All right, so I'm gonna try to show you from my cell phone. It's on my cell phone video, so I'm gonna put it up here. Let's see if we can find it. All right. What happened? No, I messed it up. There we go. All right, so here's a picture. Ugh, I'm having problems. There. All right. So this is me. Now, these two little funky mushroom looking things, those are the kidneys, that's normal. And there's the bladder, that's normal. And then the head and brain, that's normal. The dark spots are normal. But all of these other things, those are all tumors. All these little dots here, those dots there, that there. All of these. This one here, that was the one on my sternum, your breastbone. All right, right on the left side. That was pretty bad. So here's a little video of it's trying to go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Oh. All right, let's press play. You can kind of see a 3D view of it there. Yeah, that was a year ago, a little over a year ago. And that was when oh my God. All right. So, cancer can be kind of a scary thing. But the ones that were the most scary for me are the ones in the spine, especially right here in the neck. And they were not small. It was like, holy baloney, those are big. And then the one in the breastbone, I was still doing karate and that was there. And I'm surprised it didn't just bust up and just disintegrate because it was such a big one. But the ones along the spine, especially the neck, those were the scariest ones, because if those were to break, well, I would just probably be a quadriplegic, which means I would not be able to move my hands or my legs. I'd basically be wheelchair bound. So thank goodness the treatment they did for me put those to sleep, because I probably wouldn't have been able to keep teaching if those had stayed awake. But yeah, that was me. That was me over a year ago. All right. And then, let's see. This one is the one in June. So this is after my surgery. So you can see, especially the big one on my chest, it's almost gone. It's just barely there. And the ones on my neck are pretty much gone to sleep. You can still see the one in my liver, the ones in my lungs, but a lot of the bone ones went to sleep. So the medicine they put me on really did help with that. So you can see that, there was a big difference what happened in June. So, it's just one of those things where, yeah, it was scary. And there were times where I was really upset. I wasn't always as calm about it. But, once you accept what your situation is, you make a plan. And then all you do is just keep working towards making the plan work. Instead of worrying about, oh, I'm going to die. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, don't do that. Whatever the problem is in your life, if it's, I'm going to be homeless, I'm going to be homeless, I'm going to be homeless. No, don't think that way. Make a plan to not be homeless, whether it's living with a friend or finding a shelter, or whether it's, getting a job and getting your own place or renting a room from somebody. You got to think of something, make a plan to make it better, whatever the problem is. And for me, the cancer was the problem, and my plan was to do as much research as possible to find natural and normal ways, well, normal is conventional medicine, to treat this. There are many natural ways to treat cancer, and some of them are very effective for some people, and some of them aren't. So I have to kind of do some trial and error. However, some of those medicines may not make me able to work when I'm using those medicines. So That's one of the reasons why I'm also retiring this year, because I can't fully treat myself with the medicines I need to do if I'm still working. But my whole idea here is to never give up. Even if you think it's hopeless, and believe me, I've had my fair share of hopeless times, make a plan. Know what the problem is, make a plan, and then put that plan into action. And if that plan doesn't work, make a new plan and put that plan into action. And you keep making plans until finally you get one that works. Because I'm going to tell you, not all plans are going to work the first time. I mean, my first cancer diagnosis 4 years ago, the doctor said, oh, well, it's only stage 2B. We did a lymph node test and it came back negative. So, it looks like it hasn't spread. Well, obviously it did, because it's everywhere now. So, yeah. So, initially they wanted to have me do chemo and all this radiation. But I'm like, well, doctor, why do I need to do all this stuff if it hasn't spread? The doctor obviously wasn't with it enough to explain to me maybe why they think it might have spread before they took the tumor out. I mean, I can go into that. That'll be another video for another day. But, do your own research on whatever your problem is. Find out what's out there to help you, because there are different things out there that can help you. Just figure out what the problem is, make a plan, and put the plan into action.